So many spider webs into this truck. I actually have this in now, but basically weld it here, weld it along here, weld it here. I have to decide if I'm gonna, it's got a gap, and the other one's the same way. The guy that did that had that, but you can almost see where this arm was. This arm was basically like that, so you can see the difference, which would actually cause it to rear steer like bad. And you can almost see the other arm on the other side, how much angle that is up. This is more flat, and on the CAD, this in full cycle, it will move a ½ an inch off a center line, which this one here is real close to what the center of the front, but with the what was here and what we measured, basically that put it pretty close. So I'm like not an expert on it, but I feel that this is going to be a little bit better, and I think I'm going to do the same on the front. How they go pretty much up, I think I'm going to move those back to here, which will actually change the angle, and I think that will basically, if I can change these, and looks like that tube is smashed in. I don't know if that's the way it was or not. So I'm gonna check the other side, see if it's like that, but if not, I may end up plating that. I don't know what was there or why it's smashed in, but I think I'm gonna take all this off, take a little bit of grinding. But I think I'm going to cut this off and get a couple good flap wheels and grind, take that off, take the inside off. And it sucks because I just made that one, and all these are threaded, so it's a 188 wall, so I have to machine it and thread it. Which I have the other side, that side's already done, but I think what I'm going to do is change that. I'm going to measure it. I think I'm going to put it back here. I think I have plenty of room on both sides, on this side and this side. So I think what I'm going to do is change this one. Make it a rough, from center line to center line, 39 inches. The 39 inches is roughly right in here. So I think I'm going to change it and make them both whether 39 inches. So it'll make those longer. And then what I'll have to do on the other side is that's probably going to change, because once this lays out more flat, that's going to change. So what I'll probably end up doing, I'll actually see what the pinion angle is. I'll put a jack up to the pinion angle so it can't fall. I'll pull that side off first. I'll cut those off. I'll make a new arm, and then I'll lay that wherever it's going to lay back in there, and then put it in. I don't think it matters how far that bar is or what angle. I think it'll change a little bit just because of what it is, but I don't think it needs to be that long. I don't believe. May have to do a little bit of checking on that, but I'm definitely gonna get some more of these plates made, bring them back here, and basically put them on like I did these. Like I said, I just have to tack weld this one in. It's in, and then I'll do the other side as well. So I'll wait until I can get the truck out a little bit more. I want to take the rear end out, so I'll probably just do that one when I do the rear end. I want to get the motor back in it next week, and once I get that, I have the third member for it already. So all I have to do is get the third member in. I got to cut the bottom, and this one's real easy. The way that the axles bolt in, they're real super easy. And then the disc brake just bolts on, the bracket bolts onto that, so I'll do all that at the same time. But I got to pull it out, paint it, and then basically see where everything sits. But I may end up, before I do all that, pull the shocks off, pull the tires and wheels off, suspend the truck, and then see the articulation, because I have a high pinion third member in the rear, so the pinion is way up high. You can see it kind of there too as well in the front end. So with the pinion high, when it articulates up, I don't know if it's going to interfere with that bar, because you can see where you can see the billet transfer case, and where that goes through, that's going to go up, and it's going to be real close to that bar. So I don't know if changing that, and this is stuff the guy is supposed to have done, so I'm actually going to get a hold of him and talk to him, see what his thought is, because with the high pinion, I believe it's going to hit. On my red tin top, I don't have a high pinion in it, but it's got this double CV U-joints, and it points directly at the transfer case, and it's pretty close, and then it has actually hit the bar. You can see where it's at now. You can see where it's hit the bar. It's real close and articulates. So this one may hit, so I don't know. That's why I gotta double check. So I'm not too sure on that, but I think I need to articulate it and see. This one needs a bath, like seriously bad. We took it out wheeling a couple weeks ago, but haven't done anything. You can see the high pinion in the front, which I think I need to change the angle. And maybe some people, if they're watching, you can kind of see the angle. It almost points down, and this thing is a little sketchy driving it on the road. So I was thinking about taking and making new arms on one side and actually put it where I can adjust it and see if that changes anything, because I believe it needs to be pointed up. Everything that I kind of looked at online points up. I don't know if my truck does or not. It kind of semi points up, I guess. Yeah, it looks like it's got a little bit of up motion to it. It doesn't do much because it's all stock. I definitely need to do a little cleaning. The 2017 Ford F350 with a turbo diesel. Love this truck. It's like been super good to me. I just need to get under here and clean where it's been sweating. It's got 47,000 miles on it now. So I think it's maybe due for a transmission service. I'm not sure, but that's the engine oil pan that's sweating. So I think I'll just get under here with some brake clean, clean it all off, get it cleaned up before it goes into service again. I'm pretty good. I don't think I have too many actually oil leaks, and like I said, I haven't had any problems with this truck at all. This truck's been real good to me. Actually seriously thinking about buying a new one, but it's pretty nice, so I don't know if I'll buy a new one or not. Truck's a little bit over 3 years old. You can kind of see how clean the bed is. I don't haul anything in the back of it at all, so more like a car, but super clean. Loaded Lariat edition. So I'll finish recording some more later. I'm gonna try and put the accessory drive on. I just have to look at some pictures and see exactly how all this goes. This is basically what it is. This stuff here is, I had it coated just because it would be better in paint. I just have to figure out where everything goes, how it goes. One is the alternator, one holds the alternator, one holds the AC compressor. But I don't know if I can, I think I can put on the accessory, I think I can put the alternator on and still get the exhaust off. So I have to pull the exhaust back off once all the gaskets and stuff come in. So basically that's all I'm waiting on that, but I don't think, I believe Volkswagen said I wouldn't have it till next week. And then I pulled this off the other motor. It's a little beat up, so I ordered a new one. But same thing, I won't have it for a few days, so I might end up just waiting until next week. Put that on, get this on. I want to get the alternator AC, or at least alternator and the bracket on. The AC can go on afterwards, but I want to have all this because putting this turbo drain in while it's in the truck I think will be a little bit of a pain in the butt. And then I got to get the studs for here. I have to make a flange for this, which I'll have Rob make for me on his CNC. But I'm trying to get this, and I had to order this gasket. Volkswagen does not show this. It's a triangle gasket. They don't show one for this, which kind of is odd. I don't know why they don't show theirs. He says shows as a one piece, so I'm not sure on that one. So basically have that on order, gasket for this. So once this is on and all this is buttoned up, even if I don't have the accessory drive on, I'll put the motor in at that point. And then I need the banjo bolt, which I ordered from Volkswagen because I can't find the one that I had. And then I can get this on, and I'm pretty much done. And then we'll just go from there and see what happens. But I'll have it back in the truck for sure next week. And then I ordered the factory gaskets. I don't like these. They work, but the metal ones seem to work a lot better in my opinion. So like this is a factory metal one style. I got both. I have paper and I have metal, so I just have to decide which one I'm going to use. And I'm going to put that on and get it in the truck.